Hey, this is Mrs. R, and you are watching Gon Learn. And I'm here with a public service announcement to the elites of the left. I want to let them know that the working class has stopped listening to them. I actually think I'm pretty late to the game on this one. I think the rest of my, let's call them comrades, let's just call them what they are, right, have already stopped listening to them. And I'm pretty late. But, you know, seeing as how I'm the one that they let talk, I just thought I'd inform you guys that we've stopped listening to you. And frankly, I don't know why the same motherfuckers who just thought that Trump couldn't get elected expect us to continue to listen to their bullshit, think that they have the right to run their mouth, but we've totally stopped listening. So I'm here to explain to you how you can get the working class to listen to you guys again, okay? Because we just don't give a shit. And I'm talking specifically to the academics and the college leftists, because you're responsible for a lot of what's happened on the left. I know you don't want to take responsibility for it. I don't really give a shit. You can write the hate mail about how you're not personally responsible for it later. I don't care. I'm not going to read it. But the point here is that you guys need to actually get us to listen to you. Now, the first step to do that is to shut your fucking mouths. Okay, you guys just need to stop talking for a little while. You need to stop talking and you need to start listening. I could fill volumes and volumes of film of just lists of things you guys don't know, okay? For example, you don't know, a lot of you don't know, that poor people can be white. Like, that's a surprise to a lot of you. There's a lot of you that, like, just, your mind was blown right now. You're amazed. You had no idea. Like, some of you are struggling with that, even at this, as we speak. Some of you think rural means poor. It don't. It just means not densely populated. That's a surprise. Yeah. Some of you don't know that the West is now more segregated than the South. And my point is that there's a lot of things about the world that you guys just don't know, right? And you're not trying to learn them because you think you fucking know everything, and you don't. And you need to start listening to us. So just shut your fucking mouth for a little while and start listening to us. So that's step one. Step two is shut your fucking mouth and then pick up a fucking broom. Like, we really don't need to listen to you guys anymore, and we also don't need you to tell us how to talk anymore. That's gotta stop. I really hate it. Everyone hates it. Nobody likes it. It's aggravating, it's rude, it's condescending, it's elitist, it's unnecessary, it helps no one, and it's wasting time that you could be spending sweeping, which is a real problem that we really need fucking help with. Like, feed some homeless people, read some books to some kids, help us move some things. You know, there's real problems that we have that we'd like for you to actually solve that don't involve you lecturing us on how to talk. So, start doing those things, alright? Manual, actual labor. Stop expecting us to do the grunt work. And, don't think that this means giving orders to your underpaid service staff. This means you also help us. That means that you also put out the chairs. You don't just assign them to your poorly paid service staff. Okay, you do it too. That's what that means. Okay, number 3 is you need to start talking about the real problems we face. And by what you need to start talking, what I mean is you need to shut the fuck up and let us talk about them. That would be preferable, actually, is if you just actually gave us the microphone and let us talk. The reason that I'm putting this on YouTube is because you guys don't invite me to speak anywhere, okay? So during Lean In, right, you guys were all talking about how hard it was to talk up in boardrooms as, like, cute white girls. Here's the thing. You don't invite me to boardrooms. But if you did, I could show you how to speak up, because I don't have any fucking problem being loud in front of white men. I don't have a problem. I could show you. I could teach you. I would be great at it. I really would. But you don't let me in those rooms, okay? And it would be great if we could talk about that. Those are real problems we face. And I don't get in those boardrooms, but I would love some paid leave. That'd be great. It'd be great too if you guys could get the fuck off your college campuses and stop focusing on, like, the bullshit that's happening on your college campuses. While you guys were running around last year talking about safe spaces, a lot of your same age peers were running around not having a safe space, fighting in, I don't know, potential, like, actual wars, and, like, soon maybe war with China. So you could maybe, like, deal with that problem, or, I don't know, deal with the sex trafficking victims would be another problem we'd also like some help with that you guys don't actually have to deal with, so that'd be a good start, is like, fuck your safe space, maybe actually give us a real safe space. That'd help. And maybe also, like, instead of worrying about whether or not the corporate developers, by developing affordable housing, might change the way that your apartment view looks, you could stop with your NIMBY fucking bullshit and let them build affordable housing so that we can live in the cities. That would also be really helpful. So, point here being, maybe, like, shut the fuck up and help us actually solve some real fucking problems. And then we'll start listening to you again, and then maybe after you've done those things, maybe you can perhaps be in charge of the left again. But here's a general thought. Maybe the agenda of the left shouldn't be set by a bunch of college kids and academics. Maybe it should be set by some poor people. Just throwing that out there. Go Latine Insurance.